Hey everybody, and welcome to the Saturday, October 25th daily card reading from the Druidcraft Tarot deck. As always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is for the 25th of 2025 October. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, donate if you'd like to donate. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or MetaPay. If you would like a personalized read, the link should be in the description below, and if not, then comment below. This is for all aspects today for Saturday. It's the fun of having big fingers. So we already have two. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Cups. So the Two of Pentacles is a card of resilience, of grace, of flexibility. This is especially true when juggling home and life, when you're juggling running kids to school and work, when you're juggling two different jobs, when you're juggling two different relationships for polyamorous couples, when you're trying to balance your housing out with your court cases, with your money, with your food intake. It looks like there's a lot of things that you need to juggle, a lot of things that you need to become flexible with. This is especially true when budgets are strained or budgets are tight. There seems to be some sort of gain and or loss regarding money and finances and material welfare, essentially due to the events that are up in the air, due to events that are outside of your control, due to the emotions and feelings surrounding the events that are going on. So you're allowing your emotions to impact your spending and your time and effort, and where you put when your physical health is possibly being affected as well for Saturday, especially when you're having to juggle so much. Make sure that you're not bending so much that you end up breaking, because a tree that bends may be able to break if you pull it too hard, but if you bow it for too long, it's also stuck that way. And so just knowing where the limitations are, knowing where your restrictions are, knowing how to keep yourself grounded and balanced, especially when it comes to divine feminine energy or female role models or motherhood wounds or motherhood figures or those who identify as female. It looks like there's going to be some form of duality going on due to like choices being made. So taking the law of duality, taking the law of polarity into focus would be the wisest and most beneficial, especially for those that are exhibiting a lot of like reservations or martyring themselves, or they're using messengers a lot, like social messengers, texting, emails, letterheads, verbal communication, written documentation about conversations, mediation therapies, couples therapy, couples counseling. It also looks like there is a sense of apathy and indifference, a lot of intense boredom and ennui going on. It seems like you're being overwhelmed by an underwhelming results, or that you are being underwhelmed because of overwhelming feelings. It also looks like you may feel like you're coming up empty-handed, or you're exhausting all your resources and you're just not sure what to do. And what's been given to you may not be the ideal, but it is what they can offer. As you notice in this picture, there's a cup over here that they're just turning their back on. So turning your back on an offer, or turning your back on a generous sacrifice, could be hindering your progress. Don't ignore it for so long that it disappears. Working on your portal hopping and your portal jumping, along with understanding the significance and the symbolism behind visions and subconscious messages would be wise. Learning your heart space and creating space within your heart to work these feelings out. Having apathy doesn't mean that you accept things, and having empathy doesn't mean that you deny it either. So working on what you are avoiding and working through your feelings rather than just acting like you don't care. And if you genuinely do not care, that may come off as two-faced, or might look to somebody to be really stingy, or may end up losing your friends. But learning the law of detachment in regards to feelings and emotions may be a better step forward. This is a call to think hard about your money situations, your housing situations, your court situations, your hospitality, your charity, especially when your budget's tight or you have limited or restricted access to specific medical care or housing arrangements due to like a financial restriction or another restriction that might be discriminating against you and making it a little bit harder for you. Systematic racism is a really strong one that might be playing a factor. Greens, reds, and blues are really important. So serenity, tranquility, peace, truth, trust, compassion, understanding, vitality, strength and wellness, emotional and physical. Cynicism, narcissism, or narcissistic tendencies, attention seeking, determination, wit, cunning, bravery, courage, endurance, tenacity. It also looks like secret keeping, sleuthing going on, detective work going on, behind the scenes actions being relayed, opening up about the past and how it still affects you, speaking up about what makes you emotionally numb or why you don't care. Being open about not caring is also going to be prominent. And it looks like the King of Wands is the last card. So what this means is there is a sense of charisma, a sense of wit, a sense of cunning, strategy, pride, ambition. There is a sense of going to the right authority, speaking up to the proper person, being able to speak with confidence, assert yourself with authority, speak your mind without backing down just because somebody disagrees. It looks like there's a sense of determination and focus on achieving the same goal of achieving your desires, of giving you what you wish or what you promise. But it does look like there is a lack of communication or a lack of faith in oneself, or it just may not be, the energy may feel slightly off. It's just one of those things where discernment and using your logic brain would be wise and beneficial. This is especially true for around 4 in the morning all the way until 4 in the morning on the 25th, all the way until 2 in the morning, at least on the 26th. 14s are important, 4s are important, and 2s are important. P's, F's, U's, O's, A's. It looks like exposing con artists and exposing scams and exposing people for who they are on a spiritual, metaphysical level can make excellent progress, can make really good familiarity, and can help you refine your skills and help you get a sense of care back. It's not necessarily a bad thing that you don't care about these certain things or certain emotions, or not caring about other people's feelings, or looking like you don't care about other people's feelings when you speak about things. So just work on wording, work on word choice, and learn how that can be affecting other people. Heads are important. Arms are important. And hair sticks out. So hair care, neuroscience, Your arms are very important too. So like joint pain, joint accounts, joint custody, having to work together on budgets and or living arrangements, while knowing about some people not caring about the same things you do. They may have a different form of commitment. They may have a different definition of what devotion and cause they may be behind. But overall, the answer you seek is yes, as long as you learn the laws of detachment, you balance your budget properly, and you sit with your choices. That is what I'm getting for Saturday, the 25th of 2025 for Collective for October. As always with these though, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.